create a running shoe commercial that's on brand and looks realistic with the person running and looks real, not an easy order. I've made this spec ad for Brooks several times over the last 6 months with a lot of different tools, but today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to work with Invideo and their new agent, and I'm going to take these images of the Brooks Glycerin Flex, and these are actual images from the Brooks website, and some of them are extended or modified with an AI image generation tool. And I'm going to try to make a 60-second commercial for Brooks and let the agent do all the decisions for me. I will accept whatever it gives me, I will take its recommendations, and I'll see how it turns out. Here's another version of that Brooks spec ad that I did with another tool about 2 months ago. As you can see, the running footage is pretty good, but not quite there yet. And while it looks like Brooks, it's not quite on brand, and I've been telling my clients it's not just quite there yet. So other than a basic description, this is all I'm going to give to the agent at Invideo. I'm going to give it this script. Most running shoes have a very loud opinion, and then I'm going to let it write all the prompts for the individual clips. I won't write a single prompt myself. It can generate the music, it can generate the audio, it can even assemble these into a rough cut, but I'm going to download the individual clips and assemble them in my video editor. At any given point when the agent asks me a question, I'm going to accept the default and assume that it has my best interests at heart. I won't try to control the process at all. This will be an experiment. So here we are at Invideo.io, and you're met with chat box for introducing Agent 1. Go back and forth with an agent to create your dream creative. And I've typed in my prompt, please create a 60-second ad for Brooks Running based on the following script and images. And I'm going to navigate and just grab a dozen images and let them upload. Now let's hit go and let the agent do its thing. And we'll save these to a new project, and we'll call this New Brooks Flex. So this is great. The agent says, who am I? What should I know about you? So I'm writing, you are an expert creative director for Brooks Running. I am a detail-focused marketing manager. And here's where the agent starts to do its thing. It's analyzing my attachment. And you can see this animated cursor that the agent, this time named Julian, is looking around. I see the images. These are fantastic classic Brooks energy, but it looks like the script didn't make it into your message. Could you please paste the script here? Also let me know what platform this is for so we can lock in the right aspect ratio, etc. My mistake. Nice to know that when I make an error, the agent is looking out for me. Command paste, and then I'm going to put that in quotes to separate it, and I'm going to say 16:9 broadcast TV and send. So here the agent has come up with their first solution. They're talking about what happens from 0 to 15 seconds, 15 to 30, 30 to 45, and 45 to 60, describing the shots that they want to take with which images. They're also talking about the voiceover, and the agent asks me, I'm thinking a confident, grounded female voice, not overly polished, someone who sounds like she actually runs. That work for you or different direction? And music, what's the vibe? A driving minimal electronic pulse or something warmer or organic? Or do you have a reference track in mind? So I'm just going to say, for question number 1, music, I'm going to take the suggestion of a driving minimal electronic pulse. At all points, I'm just going to take whatever the agent suggests for me and hit send. All right, so we're back in Invideo, and the agent has a message for me. Quick update, the end card came out clean, logo, tagline, the warm golden edge, glow on navy, that one's locked. The video clips hit a wall though. Seedens had a systematic failure across all 10 shots. I've already switched to Kling V3 Omni and have a probe running on the bridge shot right now. Once that lands and looks right, I'll batch the remaining 12 clicks to the same model. So it's great that the agent is looking out for me. I can see that a bunch of these clips are already generated. At least hovering over to get the preview. These are looking pretty good. These are the Seedens ones that the agent called the failure. I'd love to see what the Kling ones that look more successful are going to look like. All right, so now we're about 10 minutes into the process, and in video, the agent is almost done, and I have another message. Every clip landed, scene 2 came through, all 3 shots look great. Final assembly is running now, stitching all 11 clips plus the end card in sequence, with VO take 2.1 and the music track layered in. Should have the full 60-second cut for you shortly. All right, so here we are in my video editor. Overall, I am really impressed. About 15 minutes to render everything, a dozen different clips. One of them wasn't quite good enough, and one of them, this Brooks run on your own terms. This is a JPEG. This isn't quite perfect either, but I did run a second clip, and I can go back up to the interface, and I can download this to go ahead and fix it. And I regenerated one of the video clips, but overall, I am really impressed.
Most running shoes have a very loud opinion. They use plates to snap you and rockers to roll you, basically telling your feet exactly how to behave. But you aren't looking for a life coach. When you see a gap in the fence or a trail that isn't on the map, you need a shoe that stops talking and starts listening. The Brooks Glycerin Flex. S-curve technology that follows your lead, wherever that goes. Brooks, run on your terms.
So overall, first impressions, I am very impressed. Is it on brand? Almost perfectly, but I didn't do a ton of generations. Does it look like natural running movement? Absolutely. Let's find my only complaint here in the entire process. That one point when she's leaping over the window, that's a hallucination or a manufactured artifact. The Brooks Glycerin Flex writing on the bottom of the sole doesn't quite look like this. So is it on brand? It got it right, but does it look like the actual shoe? Not quite. Pretty minor detail. And then right here, this running looks just a little bit stiff.
Wherever that goes.
But the shoe at the end, this is exactly what the shoe looks like. It hallucinated that second shoe in the background, but that was a happy accident. So overall, given the right assets from Brooks and given enough time, could I make a fully on-brand, professional-looking commercial with Invideo? Absolutely. With a little more practice with the agent, I think I could do incredible things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.